What's up, guys? Cars Across Texas here today. And today you join me and Allie here at the Houston Automotive Show. Automotive because it's the auto show and the boat show. But we're here on media day. I go into work at 9 or 12. Well, it's 9 right now. So we're going to go through the show, check everything out. And I got to get on and sell some cars. But it's always a good time checking out what they got in the auto show. And we're here on media day, so it's not going to be super busy. And we can kind of get some more exclusive access to the vehicles. But remember, I sell cars at Parkway Chevrolet. If you're looking for a new ride, hit me up. You can DM me on Instagram or email me. I'll put them both on screen here. Remember, I am hosting a meet, and it's going to be on Sunday. I'm posting this video probably on a Friday, and it's a Sunday right after. So I hope to see you guys there. I'll put the flyer on the screen here. And on that note, let's get on to the action. Here's a big-ass boat. We're greeted on the entrance with some classic automobiles here with this old school Camaro and the nice wheels, looking sharp. Then over here we got this thing, which looks like it was found at the bottom of a swamp or something. It's quite crazy. The vinyl on the roof is cracked. The paint has been kind of brushed down a little bit, but there we go. What is this, a 1929 Cadillac Model 341B? Huh. Sold new for $32.95. We got a Duesenberg Model J here. There we go. Some of the Gullo family collection. Looks like we got a 383 Cuda over here. Some more stuff over there. There you go. Duesenberg Model J, though. I'm sure this is a very, very pricey car. Oh, average recorded value at auction going for $700,000. That is absurd. Then you got the pink Chevy. Hell yeah. We got another Cuda over here. This one, a 440. Getting plumb crazy. Hell yeah. Then you got the 454 Chevelle over here. Kind of like a forest green. That is beautiful. Allie's geeking out. You got the Batmobile here.
I'm a big Batman fan.
She's loving it. We walk straight into my home domain here.
It's my car.
It's Allie's car, except we got the RS. So we got the nicer one.
Get this car for your wife, girlfriend, baby mama. This is the car.
Allie's loving her car. So we got the LT, we got the High Country over here. The High Country just started hitting the lots for us. Actually, have not seen one with the black and brown interior yet. Every single one that we've gotten has a sky cool gray interior, which is like nearly white. These are definitely coming a long way. This is probably Allie's next car right here. After we get the Traverse paid down some, get her a little Z71 Tahoe here. Of course, it's got the kind of off-road wheel and tire setup, suspension, all that stuff. And then the newly designed interior with new screens and all that stuff. Panoramic sunroof. I really like the Z71 Tahoes. I sell them. If you're looking for one, hit me up. I actually don't know if I have any right now, but we can order one. Let's get you one. Shout out Dodge. Even though they're going so far into the electric vehicle space, it's not even funny. At least they bought us some breakfast. So at least there's that. They get brownie points. I want to come show you boys the ZR2 2500 with the DSSV suspension and all the cool stuff. It's like a pretty loaded up 2500. It's got a one-of-a-kind interior. You're not going to get this on any other 2500 trim, just the ZR2s. And these are also a lot of truck for the dollars. Yes, they're expensive, but they are fully loaded. And they're still about 12 to 15 grand cheaper to a comparable Tremor. These are so sick, and they're huge, and they look good with these all-terrain tires. And there you go. New digital dash, new screens, all that good stuff. Let's see what MSRP on something like this is. Yeah, 87. You find a Tremor like this, you're looking at like 98. Then we got the nice blue Trail Boss over here, looking sharp with the 2-inch lift from the factory and the all blacked out accents, looking good. Z71 Colorado, these are cool little trucks. A whole lot more of a bang for your buck than the Tacomas are. 45 grand, 42 grand maybe, just depending on the option set. Tacomas are like 60, it's ridiculous. Then you got the ZR2 Colorado here with, again, the DSSV suspension. A whole bunch of cool stuff. These are super impressive. Starting at $49,600. Then, of course, the star of the show from the Chevy area, you got the Sebring Orange C8 Z06. This one has the new Habanero interior. I wish you could see that a little better, but definitely pretty sick. It's quite the unique spec. It's literally orange on orange on orange with the brakes. $153 on the sticker price. With the Grabber Blue 5.0 here, looking sharp with the performance pack wheels on it. Here we go. I really like how the S650s look, dude. I can't lie to you, boys. That's a problem though. 55 grand for a 5.0 is a little ridiculous, but still pretty sick. This one's a 6-speed manual too, so there we go. And I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. I think Ford has the best looking electric SUV. I just wish they didn't call it a Mustang. I think if they just called this the Ford Mach-E, you can leave the GT badge. I don't care. This one's a GT, so it's got that extra bump and horsepower and all that stuff. But let's go around to the front. I really do think this is the best looking electric sort of SUV. I think it's super aggressive. I just think where they kind of messed up is calling it a Mustang. This is not a Mustang. It is a 4-door electric SUV. Allie likes the Heritage Edition Bronco. This would be in the Bronco Sport. When I worked at Ford, we actually had one of these in the full-size Bronco. It's a 6-speed manual, so that was pretty cool. They just redid the interior on these Bronco Sports though, so now they have a bigger screen, wireless CarPlay, all that stuff. There we go.
Can you get a dark horse in that?
Boys, I'm curious. Can you get a dark horse in this new color on this Mustang? This is Molten Magenta. It's new for 2025. This one is an EcoBoost, but it's got a lot of options on it. It's like a premium. It's got the nice speakers. It's also got the upgraded wheel and stripe package, it's called. That's a $900 package for these wheels and these stripes. The color is also an extra $1,000. Ford's taxing a little bit there, but whatever. I like the color. You think you can get a dark horse in this color? I think that'd be pretty sick. Some new Mavericks over there and over there. I always like the eruption green. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, jeez. I'm allergic to Fords or something. I don't know. But bad time for the Expedition refresh. I don't think they dragged it on for too long exactly, but I think they timed it right because these things definitely need a little bump in sales. Front end looking a little better. They do have some 24s on there, it looks like. Are those 24s? I think they're 24s. It's a Platinum, so it's got to have all the options. Yeah, these are 24-inch wheels from the factory, and it's Platinum, so it's like super fully loaded. So there you go. Finally coming out with a facelift. Got the new body style GTI here. I always liked the little GTI. A little fun, sporty, practical vehicle. Can kind of have something sporty and fun, but with some space, and a manual transmission. Props to Volkswagen for still offering a manual. These obviously a dying breed nowadays, and Volkswagen still knows their target audience, I suppose, on these cars. Starting at 31 for a brand new GTI. This one is 43, but I like it, man. Got that big sunroof. The seats look quite huggable as well. Some bucket seats with the bolsters and all that stuff. I like it. We're gonna check out the new Volkswagen ID Buzz, the new hippie van, all electric. They're kind of funky looking, but I mean, I see what Volkswagen was doing. I mean, it's definitely like a tribute to the old school hippie van. And the people that bought hippie vans in the 60s are definitely electric vehicle buyers now. So there's that.
You know what it reminds me of? Baymax.
Baymax. It does look like a Baymax car. If only if it was like all white, that'd be hilarious. Let's take a look inside. A very interesting sort of design in here. Lots of colors going on. It's like tan, light. The little dash screen is odd. Your infotainment system, your big ass sunroof, that is huge. This is kind of funny, honestly. I like it. So over here looks like we have ABZ motor cars, and then we have Aston Martin here with at least the Aston Martins. I think the Lotus is actually part of Aston Martin's inventory as well. New Emira, you can still get those in a 6-speed, which props to Lotus. And we have ABZ motor cars over here with some stuff, including this 296 GTB with the butthole exhaust. You got the Huracan Technica over there as well, and Verde Mantis. The F8 Tributo, which looks so good. I just wish they still had that sound that the naturally aspirated Ferraris had, but can't go wrong with this either. Bordeaux interior and a super aggressive front end. There we go. Keep on going over here through ABZ's exhibit. We got a GT3 RS race ready. White with bronze wheels looking sharp. We'll keep on going down the line. We got another GT3 RS and guards red. And then the black on silver Ford GT. Best thing here right now. We got some old school Porsches, old Corvette, C8 Corvette with a body kit and Lambo doors on it. We got the K5 Blazer here. Keep on going down the line. We got the Chicane Gray 675 LT. You gotta love that. Then the RX-7 and an F12 Berlinetta. I'm gonna go ruin this thing for you boys real quick. Let's walk around to the back side. Naturally, that's where V12, but you come to the back and you got the uterus. I don't know if this is like a Ford specific thing, but it looks like it. It looks like it came from a factory like this. We got the new GT500 KR. There we go. You got Post Oak Motor Cars over here with some stuff. Karma, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Cullinan, whatever that thing is. I think that's an Icon Motors Bronco. Let's take a look real quick. There's Zenvo dealer now. That's pretty cool. Vintage Houston. I'm not really sure what this is, but they took a Bronco, obviously, and resto modded it. So there we go. I don't know how I feel about these Ineos Grenadiers. It's obvious. Yeah, of course.
But when something happened with Land Rover, I think there was something with rights or something legal with them, that they just kind of just let it go, and then they took that. And they just did their thing with it. This is, I think
it's got a B58, it's a straight six, and a ZF transmission.
Yes, and it's literally what happens when a BMW and a Defender is a 110. That would be a 110, and a two-door would be a 90. If they had a bastard child, this would be it.
Right. This is the brainchild of a very rich British man who just decided, you know what, it's time to make a car company, and did. And they're popping up more and more. I'm seeing more and more of them. They're just kind of odd. Like, they're just strange. It's obviously a kind of classic outside with some modern touches, modern powertrain, modern interior. Very, very strange. Huh. It's even got like the shifter out of a BMW. That's crazy. So, you have your normal horn. I'm not going to click that and skip. Well, let's do it. You got that horn, and then this little red horn is your polite move. That's hilarious.
One is get the hell out of the way. The other is please get the hell out of the way.
Right. A little speedometer dash is a little funky as well. There's lots of switches on the roof. This is such a strange little vehicle.
I would be okay with it.
All right, we got to speed through everything because it's getting closer to time for me to go to work, but we got another Ineos here lifted up. We got the Ineos truck as well. With the hood popped on this one, you can see that B58 Glory over here. There you go. I mean, it makes sense. They make a lot of torque, so that's always cool. And then you got this big boy. We got some Lunar Cruisers over here, boys. What in the world is going on? Obviously, there's not going to be any sort of maintenance on the moon, so they got some mesh wheels on this one with mesh tires. Obviously, that's probably going to be pretty good for all terrains. And then you got this guy over here, which just looks so crazy. Also with some airless tires on here, so in case you puncture it, you're good to go. Then you got some kind of flexible looking wheels on this one, so they can kind of mold and shape to that lunar terrain, and again, not pop or anything like that. So there we go, the Astro Lab. And then you got these things over here. Miss Madden, some classic thing, and you got Miss Piper. These are classic styled electric golf carts. What are you saying about the lunar stuff?
Can you imagine having these tires on a modern car? You wouldn't have to worry about tires.
Yeah, we definitely need these on the Houston streets. All right, we're gonna try to fly a spacecraft. Let's see how this goes.
Are you familiar with Orion and Artemis and all that fun stuff?
No clue.
Okay, so Artemis is our mission to go to the moon and eventually to Mars, right? So if y'all remember Apollo, Artemis is...
So Drew has to get it docked into, I don't know what it's called, but it has to get docked using that plug button over there and this control, so I don't know. What if Drew blows it up? He's doing it, he's doing it. He's did it. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, so you're lined up pretty well.
Oh no.
This is all good. You're in a good spot here. So now if you push in on this controller, you start to move forward. You can give it a couple of taps. You'll start moving forward a little faster. Anything that's Car dot session speed towards it, anything under 0.105 meters per second is going to be good. So you're at a good speed for docking. You have successfully done it.
That's insane.
That's
did
not
it.
true.
We got Texas Truck Works back here with a lot of stuff, a lot of Broncos actually. There's one on the other side of this Ford trailer as well, but there you go. We also got our friends over at IX Exotics here with the Ferrari Puro Sangue and a crazy wrapped Foundation Edition Cybertruck. It's like a ombre purple to black. It's pretty neat. And you got the Lamborghini Revuelto, the Pasta Sauce Extraordinaire. Purple on white's a crazy spec. V12 hybrid, 800 horsepower, 800 something horsepower, I'm pretty sure. Here you got the GT4 RS with the magnesium blue wheels and an SF90 on some absolutely insane looking wheels. 4x4 G-Wagon in a really cool kind of deep forest green with an orange interior. That's kind of funky. And then you got this RS Q8 over here. Again, on some pretty wild wheels. You got the Jeeps going in the background. There we go. Some more Texas Truck Works stuff here, it looks like, I think. And then you got some other stuff over here as well, like this kitted up M4 with the big ass wing on the back, C7 Z06 that's, I'm sure, making some, oh yeah, 1200 horsepower, plumb crazy Hellcat. The Houston Police classic retro sort of wrap on this wide body Hellcat. There you go. This car was purchased from Dodge New and immediately began its life as a private rental. The vehicle stopped for a traffic violation by members of the downtown crime. Looks like Houston Police seized it. Is C7 ZR1 and then a very fast Mistachrome Terminator here. And you got some more sheriff stuff over here. There we go. Alrighty, we're going in the 392 Rubicon here with that 6.4 liter V8. Alrighty, so we're in the 392 Rubicon here with the new infotainment system and all that good stuff. Of course, you got the V8. Personally, my favorite sounding 392 powered vehicle from the CDJR Stellantis groups.
So we're gonna go through breakover right now. So I disconnected my sway bar electronically, so it gives me about 30% more travel on the axle. So when I get to the breakover point, so all my four wheels are right on the ground. We have the off-road page, so you can see pitch and roll as well. Also with my gauge and the setting that I have in the vehicle right now. I'm in 4 low. You can lock in and lock your differential and you disconnect your sway bar electronically. Dana 44 axles, skid plates, sidebars, off camera now, so I'm going to be trying making my stew. I have a phone camera that stay on all the time. Keep my stew as straight as possible and out of the axle We have the articulation now, so which is we're going to be doing. You see the roll probably going to be on the 20s. Clearance is about a little bit over 10 inches off the ground right now, guys. Easy to go over the steps. Probably gonna be 36 degrees going up, 36 degrees going out. Well,
you go.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you. So obviously the Wagoneers and the Grand Wagoneers are big old vehicles, right? They're Tahoe competitors. They're big. They're large. This looks like a 4xe Wagoneer, which is so strange to me. They must have discontinued the 4xe Grand Cherokee, because this seems like, in terms of space, pretty comparable, but it's really low for some reason. And it's just a very far departure from the Wagoneer. I don't know, the front end looks pretty good. It looks pretty aggressive, but it's very strange. So here, this is the first one I've seen. You got the RHO Ram, which is the new kind of performance truck, and this does fill a void, kind of. They lost the TRX, which obviously was really cool, but the TRX was always a step above the regular Raptor. That's why Ford came out with the Raptor R to compete with the TRX. Now this is something that I feel like competes pretty well with the regular Raptor. A little cheaper than TRX. I think these are about 80 grand. You got the Hurricane inline 6-cylinder, which is actually a really solid motor, 500 something horsepower with the max output version of it. But then you still get the TRX look with the hood, the lights, the bumpers, and the beadlock wheels. I like it. I think this is pretty cool. I think it's a good sort of, I guess, space to compete with the standard Raptor, which is obviously going to be more common than the Raptor R. So there you go. Yeah, it's so weird, dude. It's the electric Charger, Challenger, whatever the hell this thing is now. I don't really even know. A Charger Daytona Scat Pack Track Package Stage 2. That's a long name. $86,000 is clinically and psychologically absurd. It doesn't look bad from the front. I think it looks weird from the back though. It's like fat. It's like obese. It's very strange back here. It's like almost a station wagon. It's weird. Interior wide's pretty cool. Yeah, interior wide's pretty neat. I like it.
Just the back.
Yeah, but the back and the fact that it's $86,000 is absurd. Coming soon to your Dodge dealership once these hit 300 days of supply. You'll start getting these for like $30K off sticker, I'm sure. I've already been seeing some really funny Dodge advertisements where they're selling Grand Wagoneers. If you pay full price, you get a free Hornet. So here's Toyota. There's some cool stuff in here, like the new 4Runner there. It looks like a TRD Pro version with the lift and all the fender flares and everything. Then you got the Tacoma, which for some reason is the truck of the year. I don't really understand. Keep on going down the line. The Land Cruiser, which again, very meh.
I miss the old body style.
Yeah, it's too little. It's like the new 4Runner is what the Land Cruiser should have been. Yeah, it looks. It's a weird spot between like the Bronco Sport and the full-size Bronco to me.
This looks really good.
So this is also Toyota's trying to get into the electric vehicle space just for emissions compliance reasons. And I think Toyota said like, here, fine, here's an electric vehicle, which they kind of made it look pretty cool. I don't know, I kind of like it how it looks, but they named it possibly the worst thing they could have named it. The BZ4X. It's a lowercase b capital Z4X. It's just not a very memorable name. Huh. You need something. The front does look a little blank, but not terrible looking. It just kind of feels like Toyota said, fine, government, here's your compliance, here's an electric vehicle, whatever. But then we got the Toyota Crown Signia, which I think is taking the place of the regular Highlander, because now they're moving to the bigger Grand Highlander. New Toyota Crown, new Toyota Prius. Got some bikes on top of the RAV4 over there, but we're gonna come down here and check out.
RAV4 looks really good though. I will not buy one.
Yeah, the only thing with this is they've kind of kept them the same for a very long time.
Well, but some people complain that they changed the body style.
Right. There needs some change though. We got some cool stuff over here though, like the manual Supra here. I don't know, I always tell by the wheels. The manual Supras have different wheels. The brown interior looks pretty good. This one's not a manual though. It bamboozled me. It bamboozled me, boys. But then we got the GR86, the GR Corolla, and some other stuff down over yonder. Allie really wants a Type R. She loves the Type Rs. She can't drive manual though, so we have to teach her. But Big Wang gang, I always like the blue on the Type R. And then of course you got the red guts, like every Type R.
I like this.
6-speed manual. There we go.
I like the inside of this one a lot.
Right. They all have the red interior, which I like.
Blue and the red seem better.
Right. Then you got the Astro Civic. Bunch of Kias, who cares? We got Subarus over here, but this is the real reason I come to the auto show, is for the puppies. So the reason why I come to the auto show is for the doggies.
Right?
Hello. Hello, puppies.
Tucker, look. She let me pick her up.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hey, pup. Hello. Hi.
That's Misty.
Hi, Missy. Hello. Hello. This is why we come to the auto show, for the puppies. It's the puppy show.
New concept. Maybe they should be popular.
Hi, the puppy. Hello.
Hi, Eliza. I wonder if
Hello.
It reminds me so much of
Eliza
Solo.
will.
Right.
She let me pick her up.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, I'm still tired.
She would do that. I wish I could take her home.
She tried to let go.
We are kind of in the center of the Subaru exhibit, so we can kind of take a little 360 look at the Subaru lineup. You got the new WRX over there, new BRZ right there. Nice.
What the heck?
Definitely a unique color on the Ioniq 9. I like it. Oh, it's another one of those Ioniqs. Hyundai's doing some weird design stuff, dude. This color's cool, but it's like, I don't know, it reminds me of like the R-Series Mercedes, how it like slopes down so far back here. The back end looks like a cyberpunk Volvo. It's very weird. And this thing is kind of trying to be like a retro video game car.
Bender from Futurama.
Bender from Futurama, Allie says the Ioniq 5 looks like. And then I don't really understand why people are buying these. It's the Santa Fe. It just kind of like, if you like this, I feel like it needs to be a law that you have to like the Ford Flex. They look the same to me, dude. And the lights are a little funky. Again, kind of like a retro video game sort of light. They remind me of a little digital 8-bit dog bone. It's just kind of odd. Just a little bit. The lights are also super low down on the rear end. It's super weird. We do have the new Armada, which I kind of like, actually. I think it looks pretty strong. Pretty decent looking. It's a Pro 4X, so it's kind of like the off-road rugged look. Got some cool seats in there. New big old dash in there as well. Quite nice. Aggressive looking. Very cool. Then you got just some other Nissan stuff. The Pathfinders look pretty good. An Aria, the electric vehicle. New Altima in a cool color. And then you got the 400Z, which, I don't know, man. I think Nissan fumbled on this one. I think they did right by kind of making it look sort of retro and all that stuff, like every Z kind of does. But for whatever reason, it may be a marketing faux pas on their part. I just don't see them that often. We got some Lexuses and stuff, cool, whatever. That is a large boat. Allie made a good point, because most of the boats are underwater when you see them on the water. You don't realize how big some of these things are. That is huge. You got a lot more boats over here. You got some pontoons down there. I don't know a whole lot of boats, and I gotta get to work, so I don't think we're gonna go through that very much right now. But this is a large boat. Now this is the Lexus version of the new Land Cruiser, which I actually think looks a little better. I think this is the TX or something like that. The GX, I guess. But it looks pretty good. Allie seemed to found the sailboats, and she wants to get lost at sea so we can make a movie about her. The life of Allie instead of the life of Pi. Have Enzo on board with her. This is a cute little Mini Cooper in this like seafoam green sort of color. Look, they're going away from the circular headlights. They're now a little bit more of a different geometric pattern. Interior wise, still kind of looks the same, like a Mini Cooper. No more Union Jack in the taillights either though, which sucks. This is a sick color though on this M4 competition with the wing. That is pretty damn neat. Yeah, this thing is cool. Carbon fiber everywhere, and it's pink. So it looks like this is Evolve Houston's little booth where they have all the EVs. You got the City of Houston Lightning there. You got a CenterPoint Energy Lightning here. You got a super duper Cybertruck here. Another vehicle that I feel like people don't really understand the scale of until you're next to it. These things are huge. Also, I just sold a guy a cargo van that has a windshield replacement company, and he needed a bigger cargo van specifically because of how large the Tesla windshields are. Got another ID Buzz over here, this time yellow on white. And then it looks like we got a little Sunbeam type deal that's been converted into a fully electric vehicle, which is quite strange. It's a Triumph TR6, totally converted to an electric vehicle. There we go. Feels like Chevy has this thing here because maybe to compare the 25 with the 24. So this is a 24 Suburban High Country here on our way out. So this still does have the old screen, old dash, all that stuff. It's a very nice vehicle nonetheless, but I think they have this here to compare what they actually did with the facelift on the 25s. We're gonna go back, this is an RST here. So this is just kind of the average run of the Minnesota trim. Nice big new dash, new screen, all that good stuff. Just a little bit more sleek and modern looking. Alrighty boys, hopefully you enjoyed our time at the Automotive Show. Allie, what was your favorite car? Where are you going? The Batmobile? Like if someone said unlimited money, you just have to pick one car at the auto show, what would you pick? You like the Ineos Grenadier? The Ineos Grenadier. Yeah, she likes the Ineos Grenadier. Interesting choice. But hopefully you boys enjoyed the video today. Let me know if you had the choice to pick one vehicle at the auto show. Which vehicle would you go to? We're curious to see all your comments. I'll be replying to every single one of them. But remember, I sell cars at Parkway Chevrolet. If you're looking for a new ride, hit me up. I got you. DM me or email me. I put them both on the screen in the beginning of the video. And also remember, on Sunday, I have iCar Meet. I hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you later. Peace.